need to prepare the road ahead.
Tenemos que preparar el camino para el futuro.
While we repair our land and our air and our water,
we need to build homes, not just housing.
And we'll keep those homes safe.
We'll have to invest in our teachers and students.
We'll deliver the next generation.
And we'll keep working to represent the people of this generation.
Kids under 5 are the most underrepresented in the census.
I'm counting them because they're counting on us.
We count!
Filling out the census provides our community with essential resources.
We are counting on you to count everyone in your household.
Fill out the census.
Por favor, completen el censo.
We need you to get counted.
So this is the Supreme Court's response to a request from the Republicans in Pennsylvania today. They filed an emergency request with the Supreme Court saying, please tell the Secretary of State in Pennsylvania to direct all counting officials to keep separate any of the ballots that arrived after Tuesday until 5 o'clock tonight under the extended ballot deadline and tell them not to count them. Now, tonight, Justice Samuel Alito, who's the justice that handles emergency applications from that part of the country, did not give the Republicans what they've asked for. He said, OK, once again, we tell them that they have to keep them separate and to count them separately. But he says, until today, we didn't know that the guidance had been changed. We think it's important. He's asked for a response by 2 o'clock tomorrow, and he says he's referring this to the full court. So this is sort of an interim response. It doesn't give the Republicans everything they asked for. In fact, it doesn't give them much. But it says we'll get back to you later after the full Supreme Court can discuss this.
And does that mean that, you know, you're saying it doesn't give them much, but it essentially segregates those ballots? Does that imply that there could still be a case and they want to leave them there so that they can adjudicate it? Or does it just simply delay? And if they're just delaying and they don't mean to actually take up a full case, I'm not sure I understand what the delay what would be the point.
So under the previous order from the Secretary of State, the counting officials were already segregating them. They were already keeping them separate. What the Republicans said today is, we know the Secretary of State gave this directive to the counties. We just can't be sure that all the counties are actually keeping them separate because the Republicans said we've asked every county in the state and 25 counties never responded. So we just don't know. So to be extra cautious, Supreme Court, please order the Secretary of State to give the directive again. So they've done that. It shouldn't really change anything now, because the real change would have been if the Supreme Court said to the state, and by the way, you can't count those votes either until we resolve whether that deadline was legally extended or not. So at least for now, this really doesn't change anything. It doesn't delay anything. It does, as you say, keep the avenue open if there's further litigation on disqualifying those votes. But one other thing. Let's assume the Republicans prevail on this point. Their argument has been that the state Supreme Court didn't have the legal authority to extend the deadline, that only the legislature can do that. Let's assume that the Republicans prevail on that. Is that enough votes to make a difference in Pennsylvania? It seems unlikely.
Yeah.
Good morning, y'all. I see a lot of people have takes on Twitter today, and I'm not trying to pop people's bubbles, but there's a lot of stuff going on about how the youth turnout is the thing that saved this country, this or that. Let's get it straight. Black women did this. I'm not going to just toot my own horn quietly anymore, because we have been the constant support and strength of this party, and we are no longer going to be disrespected by all these shit takes about, oh, the youth turnout was epic for Biden. Who got the youth to the polls? Their mamas, their aunties, their grandmamas. We're not playing this anymore. It is constantly black women trying to be the pillars of support and showing you that when we step up and do, things get done. We did it in 2016. That's why Hillary Clinton had so much of the popular vote. And if we went by the popular vote, once again, black women would have represented just like we did this time. So instead of all these takes about how every other group contributed to Biden's win, I would like to see more articles about how black women consistently show up and do, because we are the reason why we're going to have a functioning government again. Well, we'll have a president who will be too busy getting work done to tweet every day. A president who you don't have to worry about, oh my God, what's he going to say? What's he going to do? Is he going to F stuff up? And you have every black woman who has casted a ballot, who got their friends and their families to the polls, who reminded you what was at stake, who told you to have a plan for your ballot, that helped fire this mofo and got incompetence. And we're also going to have a competent black woman as VP because of that. So, once again, all these takes about who helped push Biden over the edge, don't look past the black women. We did this.
Nobody in there with sense. He vote independent. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You know what I said do when you go in there. You go.
That's what I did.
No, you didn't. You go in there. This shit funny. I told you. I said go Democrat Biden. Now there's a fucking vote that we done lost that can fucking go to Trump.
This is why I don't do politics. I will never do this again.
He said he ain't gonna vote again.
About to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job because you are detaining me for nothing. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job. I'm Martinez. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job because you are detaining me for nothing. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job because you are detaining me for nothing. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your J-O-B. You about to lose your job. About to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job because you are detaining me for nothing. You about to lose.
Hi, my name is Kanisha, and I'm a poll worker here in Nevada, and we want you guys to know to be very patient, and we will be giving you results in a very slowly manner because we can. And who the fuck gonna stop us, bitch? Look, we get paid by the motherfucking hour, not by the ballot, bitch. And when I heard that they was paying niggas $25 an hour, you best believe I'm gonna milk this shit for everything it's worth. We in the middle of a motherfucking pandemic, and I got 5 kids, bitch. Who paying my motherfucking bills? Not your black ass. So I want you guys to know that we are doing everything that we can to milk every minute of every hour so that you guys can stay up with our black asses. And guess what? My ass sleep in between ballots. And we was doing the motherfucking cha-cha slide last night. Oh, bitch, it was lit. Hi, my name is Kanisha, and I'm a poll worker here in Nevada. Look, I want everybody to bookmark this video, okay? Bookmark it, okay? I'm Negro Damas. I'm looking into the future. Is that so damn Kenny? Look, When Kamala Harris and Joe Biden wins this motherfucking election, same motherfuckers that talk about Kamala Harris ain't black and all this other bullshit. Oh, she did all these horrible, horrible things that nobody can motherfucking prove or bring a fucking receipt for. All this shit that they saying, guarantee their ass is gonna be first in line at the motherfucking inauguration, got a flight booked and motherfucking ready to screaming. I always knew you was gonna make it, sis. I was rooting for you the whole time. It was just a test. It was a test. Bitch, if you don't get your ass out my motherfucking face. You know, some black folks are so damn predictable. Y'all did this shit with Barack Obama. Y'all, this is the shit. I think it's embedded in the black community. This is what we do. We always tear each other down rather than build each other up. And then we only root for somebody who's already won. We always want to be on the winning damn team. We are not willing to take the damn hard-ass, rough-ass journey through the tough side of the damn mountain with the damn person when they need us most. And the sad thing about it is, everybody with these platforms, everybody with millions and thousands of followers did nothing when all this misinformation came out about Kamala Harris and her record. They did nothing. They just sat there and watched it happen because nobody protects black women, because defending a black woman is probably the most hardest thing that you possibly can do, because nobody's ready for the misogyny, the lies, the smears, the misinformation. Nobody who's willing to deal with it, but I am. Look, I was raised by black women. Black women gave birth to me. And even though I'm gay, and I know a lot of people like to come for me and my homosexuality, but you know what? Even though I'm gay, before I knew that I was gay, I knew that I was a black man. And as a black man, it's my job to protect black women at all costs. And Kamala Harris is a black woman. Fuck you if you don't think so.
Of center media have been critical. An African American has married into the royal family. Yes. But some of the more right of center media have been critical and have called her difficult and that sort of thing. And one wonders whether race may be in play there.
I think smart, strong women are always considered difficult. I think race can be a modifier that allows people to try to hide their concerns and to hide their racism. Meghan Markle is an extraordinary woman. I actually enjoyed her very much on Suits. I, like most of America, woke up early to watch the ceremony, but more than that, I've watched her navigate spaces that are often closed and to have and force conversations that are typically not held, and to do so with grace and with aplomb and with a kindness that I think would do credit to anyone, and I think England is lucky to have her.